A violent, fiery crash involving 8 vehicles in Rialto leaves 3 people dead and 2 others hospitalized.
Among the victims, a woman and a child who we have just learned their identities. It happened near the intersection of Riverside Avenue and Valley Boulevard. Shelby Nelson live in Rialto with more on the victims and the latest on the investigation. Shelby.
Yeah, guys, as you said, we are now learning the identities of the 2 victims involved in yesterday's deadly crash. A 33-year-old Ashley Gilroy and 8-year-old Marley Maldonado, both residents of Highland, and were inside that Kia Sorento when they were rear-ended. Now, police who I spoke with today also say that not only reckless driving, they also believe that alcohol played a factor in yesterday's crash. They say that they found several beer cans inside that black Jeep Cherokee that is believed to have caused that multi-vehicle crash at this intersection.
All the customers in the restaurant, we thought it was an earthquake. It was like a huge explosion. Everything shook.
A multi-vehicle crash at one busy Rialto intersection, leaving 3 people dead Monday evening. New video shows the moment one of those vehicles is engulfed in flames as first responders rush to the scene.
I was sitting down on my break, and on my left, I just seen a car catch on fire. I heard pops.
Many people working nearby, including restaurant employee Isabel Cobian, recall the moment one vehicle was hit, creating a domino effect.
I had a party in the back of like 20 people, and they went running out to see what had happened. And one of the guys, he was an ex-police officer, and he went out to see what had happened, and he said he tried to save a woman and a little girl, but it was too late.
Rialto police say multiple witnesses reported a black Jeep Cherokee speeding from 80 to 100 miles an hour eastbound on Valley Boulevard, first sideswiping a Chevy Silverado about 2 blocks away, then swerving and slamming into a Kia Sorento stopped at a red light at Riverside Avenue. The crash causing a chain reaction involving a total of 8 vehicles. 2 people were hospitalized, 3 others killed, including the driver of the Jeep. We're now learning a woman from the Inland Empire, her 8-year-old daughter, and their dog were inside the Kia and all died at the scene.
The vehicle caught flames, was fully engulfed when our officers got there. They tried to pull the occupants out of the vehicle, but they were unsuccessful.
Captain Anthony Vega with the Rialto Police Department says a man tried reporting his wife and daughter missing before learning they were the victims of this horrific crash.
The father is going through the worst time of his life. The husband, the father, has lost everything that was important to him in that car. A lot of grief.
And it's been hard for everyone involved, including those Rialto police officers who responded to the crash yesterday. I'm told a grief counselor was brought in to help them process that information, especially those officers who tried pulling the victims from the burning cars. Now, meantime, the identity of that driver of the Jeep has not yet been released.